Hi Jovan, hope you're keeping safe and well. Hi, it's Mrs. Hewlin here, and today we're going to practice some of our handwriting. We're going to practice some letters that belong in the long-legged giraffe family. First one that we're going to practice is ul. Now when we write that one, we start at the top and we go down the long leg. So your turn. Down the long leg. Fabulous. Next one is I. Again, we start at the top. We go down his body and a dot for his head. Your turn. Down his body and a dot for his head. T. Start at the top for T and go down the tower and across the tower. Your turn. Down the tower, across the tower. Umbrella. Start at the top, go down and under, up to the top, and then draw the puddle. Your turn. Start at the top, go down, under, up to the top, and then draw the puddle. Jack in the box. Start at the top. Down his body, curl, dot for his head. Your turn. Down his body and curl and dot on his head. Yak. So y is like this. Down his horn, up his horn, and then down and under his head. Your turn. Down the horn, up the horn, and then up under his head. We're going to practice writing those now in our writing book. The first one that we wrote was ul. If we're looking, I'm holding onto my book. I'm holding my pencil in the tripod position, and I'm starting up near the red line. I start, remember, I go down the long leg. Now in your writing books, I would like you to do the same. Start at the red line at the top, down the long leg, and I'd like you to do that for me at least 5 times. Or if you're fabulous, as I know you all are, you could practice to the end of the line. I'm also practicing my finger spaces so that all of my letters are not squashed up together. So I've gone to the end of the line, and all the time I was writing them in my head, I was remembering that I started at the top and I went down the long leg. Do you remember our next one was I? Now this one is a little bit different. You see the blue line? Start at the top of that blue line, and I'm just going to go to the next line. And then a dot for his head. Remember, down his body and a dot for his head. Down his body and a dot for his head. Down his body and a dot for his head. And I'm going to go all the way to the end of the line. Down his body and a dot for his head. I'm taking my time, I'm being careful, I'm not rushing, and to make sure that those letters stay on the lines that they're supposed to be. Our next one that we're going to practice was T. So T. That starts just above the blue line, the second blue line. And goes down the tower, and across the tower is drawn onto the blue line. Down the tower, across the tower. Down the tower, across the tower. Down the tower, across the tower. Down the tower.